Just one simple move to get rid of your belly fat. Yes, that very annoying belly fat. Now with the holiday season approaching, you're surely looking to fit into your favorite dress and get a lot of compliments. You're surely in for a surprise when instead of compliments, you'd rather be getting comments with people trying to tell you you've put on weight. What happened? Why did you put on so much weight? Now all you can do to get rid of that pooch, that belly, is by just doing this one simple move which I'm gonna teach you. So now that I've got you all excited about this very video and this very exercise, I've got a little bit extra surprise for all of you towards the end of the video. It's simple tips and tricks which you can follow definitely, which is so easy to follow and surely guaranteed results. For all the people who've joined my weight loss program have seen magnificent results before and after. The entire life is transformed. The entire person is changed. They feel so much more confident and definitely all ready to face the world. They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I say not just a man's, even a woman's heart is the way through their stomach. Because if you have a big belly and a big stomach, it's directly proportional to your heart. That means it increases the tendency of getting a heart attack, an ailment, a disease which you surely don't want. Cardiovascular diseases are so common nowadays. In most cases, it's scientifically proven if you have a big belly, you're sure to have a CVD, which I don't want any one of you to get. So let's finally just get rid of this belly fat. It feels like sometimes I'm literally forcing myself to come out here day in and day out, week in and week out, just for all of you. But what are you all making? Only excuses. Instead of making excuses, it's now time to hit the like button. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and definitely hit the notification bell. This is a time-saving exercise which you can do anytime, anywhere. You don't need a gym membership. But before we move on, I need you to write down in the comment section very, very sincerely, what's your excuse for not being able to follow any exercise regime and not being able to finally get rid of that belly fat? I need to know your excuse. Only then are we going to move on. Pause this video for a second, quickly write down your comment, and let's begin. So the best time to do this exercise is early in the morning as soon as you wake up, so you don't have any excuses through the day to make for not being able to do this. Now, as soon as you wake up, of course, you're bound to have a little stiff body and you don't want to get into an exercise regime suddenly. So I suggest a slight warm-up, which is so easy. Just flex your toes like this, and with your hand movement, it's so easy. The moment you wake up, you should actually try this out because this is a very effective belly fat exercise. Now we can rotate it. Now let's do the other side. Something to stretch your back, just bending sideways, turning and twisting. Just about a minute warm up every single day before you do this exercise. So now we're ready for the exercise. The best part about this exercise is that it's a very easy exercise to do. So often people make mistakes just knowing that it's so simple, imagining that it's going to be effective, but it's only going to be effective if you use the right breathing technique, the right posture. Let me teach you. First of all, you have to sit like this. You can either sit on the floor like I'm sitting, or a hard mat, yoga mat, or you can sit on your bed. Preferably it has to be a hard base. So if you have a hard mattress, go ahead, sit on your bed. But if you don't, then please put a yoga mat and start doing it on the floor. Now for this, you have to sit straight, keep your core tight. Now that you have to do before you do any abdominal exercises for best results. And then you have to pull your toes in, stretch your hands, and try and bend forwards as much as you can. And when you're going forward, you have to exhale. Lock your palms, and then back. Then again you go forward, Now it's going to be even more effective. You can actually hold it to the count of 10 when you bend forward. So let's do it together. So first we're going to bend forward, but we're not going to hold it. For the second round, I'm going to hold it. So let's do 10 counts without holding it, but just bending forward. You have to exhale. When you come back up, you have to inhale. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. So if you haven't noticed, I'm especially wearing black socks for all of you because many of you complained we cannot see the toe, we can't make out whether it's pointing inwards or outwards, so now no more excuses. So again you have to point your toes inwards, and let's now do it for the second round, but now we're going to hold it at the count of 10. 5 rounds, and let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Let's do the last one together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Super proud of all of you. So now that you've learned this exercise, it's so easy. You can actually do about 100 reps at one go. Try and bring it up to 100. Start with 30, then 50, then 80, and then 100. Now you know the exercise, but what about the extra which I had promised you at the end of the video? For that, you actually need to follow very simple lifestyle tips, which are dietary changes you need to make. The first one is very important. Get in your daily fiber intake. To get a daily fiber intake which is good enough to able to digest the food that you're eating, you have to have a plate full of salad, about a quarter plate full of salad before you eat your lunch and your dinner. And try and include as many vegetables as you can in your meal. The second tip I can give you is to include lean protein in every single meal you have. It can either be in the form of pulses, legumes, it can either be cottage cheese, which is made of low-fat milk, or it can be soy products, or if you choose animal protein, you can actually go for egg whites, fish, and for chicken, you can choose chicken breast. Now, the amount you can have is about a fistful at one meal if you're having a lean protein. The third tip I want to give you is about being able to complete your daily steps. It's so important to stay active during the day. For that, every 30 minutes you sit, you should walk about 1 minute. And also, whenever you're talking on the phone, no matter what time of the day it is, don't sit, don't stand. Try and walk and talk. This is a fabulous tip. It will surely help you get in your daily steps. Now, the fourth tip I'm going to get you about your sleep. 2 things you have to keep in mind to be able to get good quality sleep. Don't have any screen time at least an hour before you go to bed. There should be no screen at all, either TV, laptop, phone, no excuses. And also try and finish your meal 3 hours before your bedtime. The last tip I'm going to give you is actually the most important one. All these Bollywood, Hollywood actors, actresses, how do you think they maintain their diet regime? By planning their meals. That's what I want from you. Plan your meal. You literally have to write down a journal and make sure that you know exactly what to eat at what time. So whenever your hunger comes knocking, you have the option ready and you don't give in to any sugar cravings, nothing at all. And don't keep sipping on coffee and tea through the day. It's only going to dehydrate your body. If you need more tips and tricks, let me know in the comment section. I might just make an entire video about all that you can eat to lose weight. In fact, I can even give you all a diet plan, but first you have to comment and ask for it so I know. Now, I'm going to see you soon again next week for all the more exciting videos that I bring to you. I hope you stay happy, stay healthy.